There is this young lady or University of Ghana or a student. Now ewura no ne yetene say o matu. Wow, Emma etu. Ana akọ university. Na oye aduanton. Na ne yakoba ni say o se ni firu ani se ohia we ni no de amane ba o say ni sister bi no ode ono so de ayedwuma ho. So she realized say no man koye man. To decide say obakwa koye Trotro. Oba besia oko university. She has not allowed and she did not allow anything. She didn't allow anything to obstruct her mind. Adibia be impeding it, no. And she feels comfortable. There are a lot of girls on campus. One parents in Ibi, they even don't want to associate with their families. But I'm telling you, Kwedu and Katino, what the campus, but you can turn this thing around.
Uncle Bright is live in charge. You are listening to Coda Radio. We bring you the best only on your radio. Coda Radio. Uncle Bright is live in charge. You are listening to Coda Radio.
Michechi amunyina eba akasa free so Coda Radio. Sene munim no offer me Bright Eduachre, ubetumi afre me Uncle Bright. Sene show no ekopepepe. Ano pay so ya sene chiemu bio. Na samri ye shia. Baby amu bia michiamu. According to the time zone and I'm the chia. Ye shia bio sisi niya ni say after I made a story about Ose Kwame Despite and Ofuri Sapon and Father Dixon, me do one beto egwa. I have received a lot of calls from outside the country, especially, and there are a few people who have also called me within. One, Bibrino, I congratulate you for breaking that story. It's a known story, but the way I'm a fast story, no, me here is to motivate other people. No, I'm a nipa bin so as you cry. If you next to Konyami Aduma, Benyan Krofua, Obeba, Coda Radio ha. Because I've realized the Ghanaian youth especially, no, they need to be motivated. Over the years, I mean, say leaders, over the years, we are not talking about political leaders, but we are talking about every leader in every sector. Be it a Greek, maybe a Ubia, ministries, private businesses, and a Juma when you're there is a problem, there is a hitch. That is where the problem has been emerging from. Baby, I'm say structure no enchera papa. So people are getting motivated. If you don't cry, you want to say what me cry because of abuchiri. You want share one personal life experience. And you come fast you kubu abuchiri. Now before say we need an incranchen so my. And said MD can the story I said about Dr. Ofuri Sapon and a Dr. Ose Kwame Despite and a Dr. Father Dixon. Man can we be asked nemum me dia adwene pa na me de kan asem no se na be ya motivation ama afoforo so se na me di kan no as at the time I knew them very well. That was the stuff I had. Things might be changing. Unipa do ko anim nyina no na utu anamon foforo e wo abrabo nti no me bitumi asesa. But as I knew them and how they started life is what I also put it out there. But me damu nyina so amohye me nkura no so ase. Now, you decided say Massimini, which is a segment of Sister Subano, you the baby motivate and crofo. Yankasa be motivate you because Mankasa am one crown. There are things that if I had had the opportunity to do with her, I would have done it differently. The way I started life, maybe I'm first and Kadimbe Kokan, Yadimbe Quenim. Now, men Tiana Mon Papa, and I say man for Kwampaso, and yes, at the bonus, Nemum, men good counseling, and I say. Achirechire panitino ama no maybe wa kanu na dimbe konkan wa brabum but mentumi discover me hui but men discover because I never had anybody to also encourage me to go ahead and pursue that sene be ya edimbe ko baby edimbe ko enti anope ye ba ya nkuranche na esi ho na asem tiru a mediato so wo ha masim ni say to yourself I shall surely live my dreams. say to yourself, I shall surely live my dreams. It say obi awo a wo hye ohun kura na wo ka kire ohun se. It does not matter what, despite any other thing, obstacles biya no. Mankasa no dae wo mani so ene ne antie Nyankopon bo me no. Saa dae no betumi elivu anase metra se ema afofele in my life. That is what I have said this morning we have to discuss, and we are going to discuss. Ade biara odi esi wani so biara no. Se nursing na odi esi wani so, se medicine na odi esi, it does not matter what, because meaning very well obi amene no ko secondary school or ye business course or studies or ye accounting, economics, commerce, BM that is business methods no me sa no enusua English maths, but eventually he ended up in the US kwatena America no udu America no na ono sisi no akwaye medicine ewo US wakwaye medicine ewo US, but Ghana ha nkasa opportunity no onya eno ne sa structure na yefo say it say to me structure impenifo structure system ni ya. It does not matter what your dreams may be. Ofo senka bia atoche anase afra ba bia wontumi empesi with side dreams no sade no emem na mum ebeyi say wobetumi aye sade no. I know a girl me ne papa kwa sorry ene ne mama kwa sorry na okọ Achimote school na okọ school no oye okọ omanu admission wo eye KNUST Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology na akwalaro kwa no man fine arts na odrodro obi odrodro ade okọ art department wanko arts okọ art department wono odrodro ade arts ne de social studies no me humanities no yade usua na law de ade, but we do not odro ankasa we sculpture we fine art we eno kwaye o tech na onya opportunity eko US call ni anti ho na okọ ni anti ho no so kudi holidays first year wa mabiem, because when she got there no who say there are other opportunities need dream na person pursue your life no say ko be pharmacist, but o tech no man sa admission no o command fine art o do ho no e no switch from course na no ye ho han o begin ni transcript no kwai o ko US no o kwai no kwai ayi pharmacy and na me ka say o a qualified pharmacist our US many ne papa ene mama na ekwa sore. This is the story. And when na me say men kan nwa wa anu eduru nkom ho na men hye ho akonfo, because ochina unim ni ochina yema. If the system have been structured in such a way say na opesa o ye no betumi aya oyi oya fine out kopu US no akwaye a pharmacy me ni amene ni ko school ewo Adontin secondary school owie a odidi mo kopu US no oye business course or studies or accounting, economics, commerce, send them kan. But okodu US who say it is all medicine, na possible. He pursued medicine, or integrative medicine. Integrative medicine or say or natural medicine, or conventional medicine, or allopathic medicine, or friend then acupuncture. All forms of medicine combined. Say chiropractic kran na enoso can be. Nedini integrative medicine, so it's even broader than the normal medicine na no. This is the opportunity that he had. But Ghana Hansua nkasa opportunity anka onyada no de akwakoye sade, because Ghana ni nim say guess wakoye science okoye science nso a agise utwa utwa nso a nso kran ye A1 ukonya A2 a obaka jesu bia wontumi mfa agise unya A1. That is the kind of a system womu ewo krum a. And unti na me say to yourself, I shall surely live my dreams. Now him before I bet me live with dreams, no. The only thing that we have to do is to be very optimistic, very positive in life. Now just have the burning desire, say you will make it. And unti na me say to yourself, say you will surely live your dreams. The only thing that we have to do, and it's very optimistic, and then allow your mind to focus and to be thinking. That is what we have to do. In order to achieve greatness in life, the only thing that we have to do is to be very hungry. Hungry now, Ben say, and yes, be your common edo na pay the MBD. na mmom ne ɛte ne sɛ wo onipa na wo ho no wo bɛyɛ w'adwene sɛ you will not allow your mind to be harbored with other things that will distract your attention from what you want to achieve in life. Titia na me brofo na me kan titia ne sɛ wo pɛ wo yɛ successful in life na achieve ni pɛ sɛ wo achieve a ne ɛte sɛ wo yɛ ne sɛ mɛma w'adwene na wo ho no to be consumed by other things, otherwise your mind will be killed. When you allow other things to consume your mind, especially depression, when you become so depressed because you think say when your papa bi anhwe, when your mama bi anhwe, when your uncle bi anhwe, when your buseni bi anhwe, na aban no nso agyeje mu na ɔde wato saa na ɛyɛ wadwene ne because nipa bi wɔ hɔ a wɔ papa no wame o but one dependency nyinaa no ɔfo say aban responsibility. But in the private sector, like I said the other time, me do say Kwame Nufori no me in fact these are individuals won exploit one potential within the private sector. And as I say, one be doing here, one do. If you start now there are a lot of guys in Abusokai, when they came to Accra, they didn't have a place of sleep. No did that the Asantua Hotel anymore, our friend Newtown. I want and what did I? But then if you look at them, minimum be an officer ho baby no fee no buy. Was wo frɛ baby number 19 o say fa baby. E ho no fee e no buy kurumua. Or buy uni wo fa wa ha, uni uncle bia wa ha. And then if you talk about mobile phone shops one can ha, one of the most successful, which of course I will bring him into the studio one day about the kind of story. Will be a shock. If you talk about young entrepreneurs, Ghana ha, will be a shock. He came to Accra without any uncle, without the support of any father, without the support of any mother, and on your bank and so a hustle. And he's one of the richest that you can find on the market. Now, American way, nam dia shun crying. Say ebeti ebe. Look, there is estimated statistics they say approximately over 1 million people commit suicide every year across the country. 1 million people across over 1 million people, close to 2 million, 1.5 to 2 million. They commit suicide every year across the country. And your country say you make a country relatively to our friend Oman wiase. My father say Oman wiase maka names a world, but I put it in a context. Never over 1 million and we committed suicide. Adding here, we committed suicide because we need that to be our wiase. Every 40 seconds, if you look at these figures, it tells you that every 40 seconds will be by committing suicide. Every 40 seconds will be attempting suicide. Because when say baby sana na there are people who have survived suicide. And they ask themselves, say, hey, may I attempt to commit suicide? Say, Drew Namenum, say, Hamanam, the best some kong, a suffocating in Mewuno. Inti can win am choir, and can say, maybe a Uriasiniana. Nankasan and Babe, you Uriasimuni. Just go back to the orphanage homes. Oko wa mufrana ugon, ubi and one or papa or mamma. But some ufrain, it bring me a lawyers. One saw a youthful Niger for our Titiquan. I was racist scan. And now banks in Buha. Girls in any will be now on Coco. It be a some friend be no water to crown one mamma and one papa. And then one abe defo a krumga. One to make school. And one where they came from. And they deprived communities our war. And then one to my ye and where you want my menum and one papa to make crown. It been my war. I must say no one through our wedding at the crown. One year improvement in their lives maybe affect one parents because of the education that they had. But education, one should be ofi. One should be ofi. Then what she say they have some dreams to live. Na say dreams and then ababesi ni esina ma won. Nti don't attempt to be depressed. Nti se wako school no wie, say university, say ACHS, say GHS no wie you. Baby, your mind had the opportunity. Why you lucky? So when your opportunity say, "Why you no crown?" It may process it be kakra. a betumi am wa expand bibi no wa ye wo abrabom na se wo maame dokoro no ton a it does not matter ya wo bibi of friend kenke boutique e wo kurum a ehoro dokoro no wo boy 5 cedis obra obi abo dokoro 1 cedi 50 pesos a amanfo si wontumi nton e kura ni no kenke boutique de wo ko ha dokoro wotumi bobi 5 cedis eho chinam no ne bo no different from chinam a woton wo ekwa ho because somebody has added some kind of skills and value to dokoro na ne maame bo no wo friend kenke boutique se wa che bi na maame ton ro do ku school a wa ko school ewie it does not matter say we university what sabe we university a so so didi wo ko adwuma sa ko to aduan no onu aduan are you better than onu aduan no but you can still add some value you can still add some skills to nia onipa ne ye no wo maame ye no now so wetu anamon now ko anim. I'm going to cite a very last example of this. Now me show lady B video or University of Ghana student oba or metu. Let me show you video. But let me give you a typical example. I remember Odor Rice, a well-known circular Odor Rice. Na pate bi no abo, ntabo dan no abo. Na me didi wo ho. Sa ta no me wie school fofra na me ye adwuma e wo baabi. Na just opposite to Odor Rice. Na bench so na wotete. Ye kwa tete bench so. Na table dan odan no ofidan kasa wo baabi a won si Odor ene look at Odor Rice maame no afimu ba ne ba na o take over no obia no look at what she been able to do and bring up that or the same chop bar na ne wo she say no a restaurant Odor Rice dan tintin is one a ubehunu sa afa no abankran na se wunyi papa ya na wunim so odan no se netia odan no na patadan na table na ne si wo makodidi wo hoda e hoda na yididi ene wotumi add value ama hwe odan we si wo ho adan restaurant ama sisi no akratefo na ko park car and odidi wo ho. This is what I'm talking about. There is this young lady or University of Ghana or a student na ewura no ne etene se o matu wow ema etu ana akọ university na oye aduanton na ne ekoba ni se o se ni fiwura ni se ohia we ni no de amane ba o se ni sister bi no ode ono so de adwuma wo. So she realized say no man koye man to decide say obakwa koye Trotro oba besia oko university. She has not allowed and she did not allow anything. She didn't allow anything to obstruct her mind. Adibia be impeding it no, and she feels comfortable. There are a lot of girls on campus. One parents in Ibi, they even don't want to associate with their families. But I'm telling you, what the campus, but you can turn this thing around. I'm able to meet on Kwadun Katu campus. Emma, school for now, one will be saying the Kwadun Katino. By the time you finish school, now one Katina, which one, you should be different from probably what your mother is doing. In Katina, she would edit them. Maybe I wouldn't tell what packaging kama, would the label be a bon, Kwadun, one shall that package, na card ya bro, wo baby I'll do. Ubi himself na auto Kwadun in Katina. Yes, don't be shy of it, don't be ashamed of it. Ube se wedi baba honso no na waye ba cho boledi no video kakra ma me na afi yanko yani
Newtown Amaya Newtown The day I finished writing JHS, that was the day I got the money.
How did you even start the work as a bus conductor or a maid?
Well, I started this about 5 months ago when my food business has to stop because my landlord wanted the sister to use the place for a business as well. So I thought about things. You know, I have bills to pay, 2 kids, my fees, my rent, a whole lot of things. My mom is there. I can't be in the house waiting for manna to fall. So one has to survive. We have to do something. So that's how come.
So the first day, how was it like? The first day, I believe very well the car is not for a relative or maybe.
No, not at all.
So the first day you walked up to your driver or to somebody to tell the person I want to do this. What was the comment? What were some of the reactions you received?
The very first day I helped him. That one was like me helping him because his mate didn't come up. like didn't come to work.
Work.
Yeah, so I came to buy my fruits, and he's the one who normally takes my stuffs for me. So I got to the station and he was loading alone. After everything.
Obedi mate. Look at such a beautiful young lady. I think also we no na or 17. We JHS. Na ninti am ko find story by no. She first got pregnant at the age of 17. Also that time na we JHS. Na uti any story no kwechira also no a footballer. It's no uchi obo football na adiching. So I think that became a problem for her. But she has not allowed that thing to become an obstacle to her life. Or the demand say she wanted to go to the university because she likes reading. Opoyakenkan. Saadi na she ni team also osambe wo second one. Osambe wo second one no. Eno nso sa obere manager wa frana to nso. Ne ma me nso afim. She realized that no, she has to make sure say she survives this world. That is her story. Wasan ku university. Oye duan kakran kakra oton no hwehwe no ho no di kita for nkwala no so. Na eno nso a ofiwura na base oji. So she had to survive. This is what has landed her into doing. Say, oye den odi mate. How many ladies can do this? Into what way sabi oton no ho a nke enye. Obi o ho a do such situation man of say na ho finti no. As I said, the next option for her, and he said, as a sudden home America. Na sabi oye ni obeye. Look at such a young, beautiful lady. Never say to yourself never. Na America so I am mommy responsible kakra. Na me yanso obetiti na wirom hwe brobre na okonanim. Obewie no na ebedu akiri no. Akwala de benyi so kwohwe ne papa. Akwala na yi awie no. Afi na papa nso oba beji na boso se ne ba. Manhwe no. Look at the struggle she's going through in life. Never say never. Who tie any story now? What's one day she want to become a lawyer. But looking at her and in his zeal, ni enthusiasm, and in your yeno, we say law no, we to read law. Yamin pai any aboman. Say obato super eguso aman kuse.